On today's episode of WatchJRGo, Eric and I are here with the $300 Nissan Titan that we were just idiots and pushed it in the middle of the worst Arctic blast in a long time.
You actually pushed it by yourself.
Well,
I didn't want to die.
we got the truck inside and he goes, I didn't really push because of my heart. What is going on, guys? I am WatchJRGo, and today we are here with our unknown year Nissan Titan that has Rockford, Big Toe, and Big Chrome, and the bed toolbox, and the bed organizing system, which are 4 or 5 very, very desirable options. And we don't know what year it is, so I figured we'd hop in here and take a gander. Oh, it's salvage title. We got the old salvage title label on there. Don't worry about this. It will get crushed shortly, so you'll never see this back on the road. Another one that says salvage title. This is the new salvage title. This is the old salvage title in Kansas. There's no way it's salvaged twice. But I don't even see the label. Oh, there's the label. It's ripped off. So first of all, I want to show you guys getting this home. So we're going to cut back to that scene right now. Guys, this is the best flat toe we've ever done in history. Listen to the Bluetooth right now. You can hear the transmission spinning in the Nissan Titan. This is Brady's Nissan Titan behind me here. And of course, I know you're not supposed to flat toe automatics, but this thing is headed to its grave for sure. So I said put it in neutral and let's go, but it's still spinning that thing, and it is a racket. Also, Brady, do you have brakes for me?
I'm hitting them now.
Oh, you got brakes, dude. I'm going against those.
This guy's thinking, what in the world?
Yo, you know everybody's thinking, what in the world?
Oh my goodness.
All right, you can shut me down whenever you want. That thing's flying back there.
Oh man.
And now that we're back in the shop with the Titan, I want to show you guys what a $300 Nissan Titan looks like. And it doesn't look good. So this was completely taken apart in a friend of mine's shop by Brady. And what happened was, his engine started, I think it locked up or it had a rod knock, and he was like, well, I'll just go buy another engine. And he went to a salvage yard in Oklahoma, bought the engine from them. They did warranty the engine. They guaranteed it. And they said that they mostly just do Titans, and if anything was wrong, they'd give him another engine immediately. Well, he went, put the other engine in, started it, immediate rod knock. That engine was trash, called the guy, and he was like, yeah, I'll get you one. And then the salvage yard basically drug their feet for as long as possible. And you got to refund the people, or you got to give them an engine, one of the two. That's why I always deal with very reputable salvage yards like LKQ, J&J Auto Parts, Go Recyclers, our salvage yard. We will take care of the problem. They will take care of the problem. Many others, Next Gen Parts. There are so many good salvage yards, Prime Chop Shop. All those guys will completely take care of you, and you know,
I wanted to make it less than $300.
yeah, we're doing good. There's a full dollar in there in nickels. Maybe even $1.25. So we're getting some money back. This is actually working out pretty well. But I just wanted to take a second and say, be careful where you're buying your engines. There's a place here in Wichita called Sandlin, and I also do a lot of business with them. If you're buying used parts, hopefully you're working with somebody reputable. And you know it's a gamble. They're used parts. And you can take that gamble if you want to. I love taking that gamble, but sometimes you'll end up with a problem like this where you're just in trouble and the salvage yard doesn't want to stand behind their word. So that's also why I try not to sell engines. Engines are the sketchiest part. We're up $20 right there.
Told you it's an 04.
Yeah, so it's an 04. We got the quick reference guide. What's that?
Tamco building.
Tamco building products. Anything good in there? Gutter guards or something. Well, that's just trash. So I want to take you guys on a tour of this $300 Titan, and the reason we had to get it in here is because somebody wants the bumpers and somebody wants the mirrors, so we got to take both of those off. That's our goal for today. And there is no chance it was happening outside in the cold because the wind is not stopping, and it feels like, it must feel like -5 outside right now. It is bitter cold. We can feel the cold radiating off the truck. So luckily the shop, even the shop's heaters are struggling. They're at 68 and it must be 60 in here. So it's just not a good time here in Kansas. But let's jump in. If you're driving a PT Cruiser, there's a good chance you're gonna get into an accident. Why? Well, I suspect that's where all the rest of the PT Cruisers went. But we are here to talk about the sponsor of today's video, Morgan & Morgan. There are certain things you need to do when you get into an accident. 1, make sure you're okay. 2, make sure you contact the police. 3, make sure you contact your insurance company. And 4, get legal representation. Morgan & Morgan has modernized the injury law process so you can submit a claim, communicate with your legal team, all from your smartphone. Getting started is so easy. In 8 clicks or less, you can submit a claim with Morgan & Morgan. You can submit your case details, sign contracts, upload documents and medical records, all from your phone, and you can even text your attorney and legal team throughout the duration of your case. The fee is absolutely free unless you win. If you're in an accident or injured in any way, you should know how to protect your rights. Don't overthink it, take action to protect your rights, and Morgan & Morgan will fight to get the compensation their clients deserve. You can start your claim with Morgan & Morgan right now by using my link, tryforthepeople.com/WatchJRGo, or calling 844-263-7798 today. Huge thank you to Morgan & Morgan for being the sponsor of today's video and being a continued supporter of automotive creators like me. Now, let's get back to work. Let's see what we're working with here. So we got the valve covers right there.
You didn't take that off?
No.
He just wanted that?
He just wanted this is the one that breaks on all the Titans.
Oh, okay.
So we did sell this, and free garage door opener. Well, there was. What?
Dang.
Here's the deal. Your garage door opener is in my car. I need you to take that and put that in my car.
Well, if I could bend over and get it,
I would. Check this out. This is a straight W right there, 556.
What? What did you buy? Stop buying things at midnight.
Yeah, we did buy this in the middle of the night.
Could you imagine getting pulled over? You got
just mags. They're like,
mags, people's birth certificates.
What are you guys doing?
Is this repo, man?
What kind of operation are you running here?
Yeah.
Man. Well, everybody seems to want the seats. I don't think they're actually going to want the seats. Are probably going in the trash.
No, I don't think they're any good.
I don't think they're any good.
Yeah, this is a win. You should be able to
Dude,
that.
we have like 10,000 garage door openers.
Yeah, but they're expensive.
Look at all these water bottles that were in the door. Just pure ice. Pure ice. Whew. Well, I think we need to put some gloves on and clean this thing out. The problem is the entire truck is full of just crazy things. I just want to have gloves on before I get into these crazy things because there was a lot of old fast food. What'd you find? Oh.
This truck's real concerning at this point.
I was like, if that bullet goes off, luckily it was just a shell casing.
It already went off, bud.
What is it? Blazer. What is Blazer? Have you ever seen Blazer?
Where's making money?
Is that all money?
It's all money.
There's like $4 in there.
$295 Titan.
$295. Actually, we've paid off this truck already with the 2 things I've sold. We did think about saving this Titan because a subscriber reached out to me and said he had an engine sitting in a storage unit and I could have it for free. And I really wanted to take him up on it, but the problem is all the bolts are pretty much missing. So we drug this over here in the middle of the night. I had no idea, but a lot of the hardware is just laying in places like that where it's simply going to vibrate and fall off down the road. And with that much of the factory hardware missing, I don't care how much I like this truck. And look at things like that. Look at the dipstick. The dipstick's ruined for the transmission. So no matter how much I like this truck, it's not going back together.
You are Titan over everything thing.
Oh, dude, Titan, first gen Titan.
They don't know about your black Titan. That
I have talked.
Same year, right?
No, I had an 05 SEMA Titan.
Yeah.
It was the greatest one in the history of Titans. Sick. Never know when you need a
$292 Titan.
Oh, quarters! Now we're doing good, but there's glass. I see you tried to cut me.
There's still a rack of
Wow, there's a lot of glass, actually. We have our little Buster's cup here, which is our critical money-holding piece.
That's another $1.
Whew, man. Did you find anything cool in here?
Yep. I said it.
Oh!
Camel.
That's kind of cool.
I don't smoke, but I was going to keep it.
Does it work?
No. It's cold.
Yeah.
It's starting to.
It actually seems like
I wonder if you could refill.
Probably gone.
Can you refill? Oh, you can.
Yeah, you can refill it. Oh, it's dry. Huh.
Yeah. I'll give it to one of our smoker friends.
Okay.
We don't have
any. Yeah.
One.
Gross. That is. It's not. Throw it away. What is it?
Don't know.
Oh, it's some kind of USB-C audio recorder. It looks like. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. What's that?
Is that 50
Is that $1? This is all I care about. We got tech throwback going on right here.
It's a Barack Obama coin.
Barack Obama coin. Well,
Gosh.
do you need these notebooks?
This car doesn't make sense.
What?
You got 9 casings. You got to give this back. It's branded in his name.
Is it?
Brady. Brady, we'll give you this back.
Yeah, we gotta get.
But you got to explain all the 9mm and everything else. But you can have that back.
What is that? I've seen this before. It's some kind of. I don't know. Well, we got a bunch of notepads here. We're gonna throw all those away. We're gonna throw all this trash away. You know, we shouldn't. We should just leave it all. So when the truck gets scrapped, it adds weight, but we'll throw it all away. Eric's back here in the underwear collection zone.
Is there underwear?
Did you? It looked like you just found some. Maybe they're just pants. Hey, what is that?
I don't know.
All right. Well, that one was 762. What's that?
Isn't it a lighter?
Yeah, it is some kind of. There's more back there.
Oh, yeah.
Found the manual. It's ruined. There is some sketchy stuff back here, guys. We are going to put gloves on and grab all of this because there was fast food sitting back here that was moldy, and I don't want to be involved with any of that there. So let's get all this cleaned up, and then we'll start tearing this truck down. Well, we went ahead and powered this thing up, and as soon as we got a solid 12 volts on it, it decided to go ahead and prime the fuel pump and blasted fuel out, which is a good sign, honestly. So we know the fuel pump's working, and I figured we'd check everything else here while we're in here. This is the way, let's see, because I think these power extend, but I guess I don't know. So, just a mirror function check, because everybody wants these mirrors. They're some very rare mirrors. All right, I'm checking your mirror. Tell me this is right.
Yeah, it works.
Left, down,
Yeah.
up. Okay, so I don't see power fold or anything over here. Huh. And also, for some reason, none of the windows are working. Power pedals aren't working. We must be missing some kind of accessory circuit. Oh well, all I wanted to hear was the Rockford system. I don't care about the rest. Hey, you can power it up from the steering wheel. How sick. And we're back with the world's greatest test CD. Load CD1. Insert disc. And it's time for us to enjoy this car. We got all the electronics working now. You can see they might be upset, but we've got windows. They're slowly unfreezing in here. Windows on both sides. I just had to hook up the other lead to the body harness, which is that one off the back of that fuse block there. So I got that hooked up and it brought everything back to life. We got mirrors, power pedals, the system, and now that we've verified everything works, except for the rear, I do want to actually see that rear seat entertainment work. Mine had, is it 27?
Is this how you use these?
Yes, it is. Well, the battery was dead. There's another battery in the toolbox, I think.
It's alright, I got it started.
Let's see what happens here. So we've got mode, headphone next, volume up, down, lights. Hey, cool. Some more lights right there. Hey, will you push rear AV? Turn on the head unit and push rear AV. Finally!
Yeah, this one was,
I don't know why these mirrors have 38-foot screws in them.
I don't know, at 100 foot-pounds.
Push power till static starts.
Where, this one?
Yep. And then push rear AV, which is over by you. Rear control on. Push it one more time. Aha! Hey, look at that! How sick is that? AM, FM is all I can pick right now, but it can have DVD. Mine had the DVD player, this one doesn't. That's just a blank thing. But loaded Titans are extremely rare. Basically nobody has them. There we go, music and volume. I didn't know they even offered these with rear AV controls, but no DVD. And the DVD is just insanely rare. So I was always happy to have that in mind. I mean, mine even had navigation, and it's unheard of in Titans. All right, as you can see, we've gotten the money out of this truck. We've got some people that want the headlights. The headlights are all in good shape, no broken tabs. Climate, the radio is definitely some money. So the radio is actually two pieces. There's the front control panel there with the Rockford logo, and then the head unit itself from Visteon. Cluster, even though it's kind of tough to sell a cluster with 300,000 miles on the clock, but we do have the big chrome, big toe mirrors, which are awesome. And right now we're getting that Rockford subwoofer out. So you want me to pull forward? What?
That's not ours. That came out from under the seat.
Oh, that's a free, okay. I was like, you need me to hold that extension? That's
I need you to
awesome.
lean the seat.
Dude, what's funny though is you can tell it's a Pittsburgh,
It's
but it has the Quinn knurling on it.
Yeah.
So it's a Quinn.
I was like, it's not ours unless you wedged it under the seat.
Oh, what do you
Can you
want?
pull the handle and flip it forward?
Ready?
Maybe.
How much farther forward do you want?
Well, can you scoot the chair forward?
I sure can. Give it a push. In here, you guys can see most of the interior is stripped. The doors are off. The upper center consoles are out. The mirror is off because it's got home link, which is relatively valuable. A couple skateboard wheels in there. That's kind of cool. And we had a guy that just wrecked his Titan and he wants the front end. So we got the front end laid out for him, the headlight that he needs, the airbox that he needs, basically everything here. And the radiator is even ready to rock, even though I wouldn't want to reuse it, but somebody's going to want to reuse that, that's for sure. The whole shop is filled with Titan parts. There's the hitch, the bumpers outside, 2 intakes, and yeah, the whole front end's in the back of the bed. So that is what we found in a $300 Nissan Titan. And we also found the cats. So, you ready to move this thing? Yes, sir. All right. What else we're going to find in here?
It's above my wet limit.
I'm going to have to put some gloves on.
Yeah.
I think the actual answer here, oh yeah, that's nasty, dude. This interior, I thought we were gonna sell the seats, but we are not.
Perfect.
We are not selling these seats, they're terrible. There's that Rockford subwoofer.
Poor thing.
Poor thing.
Oh, I found the cord you threw.
Oh, cool.
I was like, it went under here somewhere.
Why was the subwoofer connector unhooked?
I don't know. Did he work for the CIA?
He did work for this. He was actually a secret agent. No, he works security at nightclubs sometimes. So they wear their CIA headsets.
Tens, maybe?
I knew the subwoofer wasn't working yesterday. That's why I was upset once we got the battery going. Yeah, we're a little too late to hook this thing back up. Everything's unhooked. So I think we should pull the ignition and maybe some of these switches. These switches are normally very valuable, so we'll try to save those guys. And other than that, this thing is ready to be drug on the trailer and taken to get crushed. So normally we would go all in and save everything, but normally our interiors are very clean. And this one, it was filled with fast food for like the last 4 months that it was sitting here, and like the back seats full of maggots and stuff like that. So we are not in any way selling this interior or even taking it out. We're just destroying it at this point because it smells terrible, terrible. Before it heads off though, we are gonna pull the transmission and the bed off, and obviously the wheels and tires. The tires are like new. So the wheels and tires were the one thing we want, but they also are the last thing that you get to take in reality. So that's what we found in our $300 Nissan Titan. It won't be around too much longer. Hopefully into the day or so, it's about to leave. And I'll probably end up pulling, I try to take every module and every fuse box as well, because a lot of that stuff is very valuable. The Xterra guys swap all the suspension from the Titans into their Xterras or something like that, and it gives them like an absolutely bulletproof Xterra. So as we get it outside and onto the forklift and ready to go onto the trailer, we'll rip everything out from underneath it. So when we get to the salvage yard, they can just grab this thing with the claw and throw it away.
The claw.
Give them the clamps! One Rockford Fosgate right there. You know, we could probably just feed it signal and power the speaker. Oh wow, look at that! It's a Rockford punch. It's an 8-inch Rockford punch. It's got the logo. How sick is that? I never knew that.
I mean, it looks pretty sick to me.
I know my Titan just pounded, so that's a heck of a subwoofer in that enclosure. Ooh, a Mercedes key.
Where? Oh,
Look at that.
there you go.
Now you're a Mercedes owner.
I gotta take this dirty money.
Dirty jobs with Micro.
We're just gonna pour like acid into that cup and let it eat.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Well, I just got $2.
This money's too sketchy. All right, we might do the math here, but assuming that we've made almost $10 in change back inside the truck, normally we would do way more work and get all the money out of a car. But on this one, I mean, we're kind of doing all the work. We're basically just throwing away the frame and the cab and the interior, but there's so much more. Every single part off a car is valuable. Like the hood latch, valuable. I try not to sell too many used fluid containers, but the intermediate shaft here is like $75. There's a guy that wants that. The ABS pump's probably good. I mean, if you go all the way in on cars like we normally do, cars that aren't gross and don't smell up the shop, we make a lot more money, and it's honestly really fun to do. And they come apart pretty quick. Now you know, that's what we found in our $300 Nissan Titan. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop.WatchJRGo.com for cool shirts just like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time.
Bing, bang, boom, bing, bang, bing, bang.
That's how you wouldn't understand. You know, we never opened the seat, the middle seat. I kind of want to see. We did find some free, really bad wrenches. Yeah, Duratec, not good. I'm not here for those wrenches. All right, open the seat. We found nothing. Darn.
When it comes to money,
We have no money.
there's no money.
I will say that this seat is actually awesome, having that flip up middle seat.
I was gonna see how much money's under this seat.
Oh, you're doing a lot of work to find 4 quarters.
Hey, I haven't had a paycheck in 6 years.
Why did it move forward that far? do the rails go that far? That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Well, if your grandma sits in it, that's where she's gonna sit. All the way to the front. I don't know how people drive like that.
All the way forward? It's interesting. Interesting to say the least. I'm gonna get the multifunction switches. They're always broken on everybody's car. If they're anything like Corvette ones, they're $300 each.